Vikings. To many, the very name conjures up images of fierce warriors with horned helmets, pillaging villages and plundering treasure. But hold on, those horned helmets? Yeah, total myth. And Vikings? They were so much more than ruthless raiders. Let's start at the beginning. The Vikings hailed from Scandinavia, modern-day Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Beginning around the late 8th century, they launched expeditions that carried them across Europe and beyond. Yes, they raided. Yes, they struck fear into the hearts of nations. But there's another side to their story, one that's often overshadowed by the tales of carnage. These Norsemen were skilled traders, craftsmen, and innovators. Their sleek, agile longships, absolute marvels of engineering, weren't just tools for war. They were vehicles of exploration and cultural exchange. Powered by both sails and oars, Viking ships could navigate open seas and shallow rivers with equal ease, allowing them to travel farther than almost anyone of their time. And travel they did. Picture this. Over 500 years before Columbus set foot in the Americas, a Viking named Leif Erikson reached the shores of what's now Newfoundland in Canada. Imagine the courage it took to sail into the unknown, armed with nothing more than celestial navigation, a wooden ship, and sheer determination. Vikings were instrumental in founding cities and trade hubs that still exist today, like Dublin, Ireland. That's right, the bustling capital owes its roots to Norse settlers who built it up as an important trading post. They transported goods like furs, amber, and even slaves across Europe and Asia, connecting far-flung economies in a way that prefigured globalization. Now about those gods. Viking culture was deeply rooted in a mythology as powerful and dramatic as their reputation. Odin, the all-seeing father of wisdom and war. Thor, the mighty protector wielding his iconic hammer. And Loki, the mischievous trickster. They weren't just figments of imagination, they shaped the Vikings' worldview. They believed life was a battle, and the best warriors would earn a place in Valhalla, Odin's grand hall of the afterlife, where feasting and fighting awaited for eternity. And here's the kicker. Vikings didn't wear the horned helmets you've seen in movies and cartoons. Real Viking helmets were practical, crafted for battle rather than theatrics. The horn design was cooked up much later, thanks to 19th century artists romanticizing their image. So the next time you picture a Viking, think practicality over fantasy. The legacy of these Norse adventurers stretches far beyond the battlefields. They were explorers, innovators, and cultural trailblazers whose influence can still be felt today. Vikings remind us that history isn't just about conquest, it's about curiosity, creativity, and courage. So, think you know Vikings? Think again, they were far more than meets the eye.